stretchy, ready.
Stuff happened. Everything was good. We landed. Virgil said like, oh, we're gonna have a dinner with Point Crow. Through Point Crow, we were invited to like pre-party before the stream rewards at Envy House. Botest sisters live there and everything. And I was like, what the hell am I doing? I felt so like I was in an Omega lol. Nobody knew who I was. I was like, what the hell am I doing here? New people is so scary. So I was like, you know what? I need to get some alcohol in me and we're good. And guys, we tried to buy like American alcohol.
We're carrying so much alcohol. What do you have to say?
I've heard so much about White Claw and stuff. I don't understand. It's so nasty. How do people like White Claw? It's just sparkling water with a tiny bit of taste and alcohol. And all the other ciders I tried as well was so bad. So yeah, I was so disappointed. Luckily, they had like a bartender and free alcohol in the Envy House. So I went there and one of the first people I meet is S-Fan. And I was like, oh, we were just stopping and chatting and I hadn't had any alcohol. So I was like hella awkward. I was like, oh, when are dropping the new merch? That's cool. There were so many famous people. I was like, looked around like, oh, there's the Botest sisters, Miskiff. You know what? Hassan is one of the most intimidating people I've ever met. I'd never talked to Hassan, but there was one time where he was gonna walk past me. We both got eye contact and I was like awkwardly just like scooching to the side and he walked past me. I was like, I'm intimidated. He's so tall. He's so buff and so tall and now I felt so small. And I was like, I met Hungry Box. So Hungry Box is a really big Smash streamer. I chatted with him a bit and we saw they have Smash on the TV and they have like Wii controllers. And I was like, hey, you're a Smash streamer. We should compete. That's a great idea. Obviously I won. No. I lost big time. I lost so bad. After I lost to him, I had seen Ludwig around, but I had not talked to him yet, right? And I see him stand right over there. And I was thinking, oh, you know who else is really good at Smash? Ludwig. You know who else I should challenge to a Smash match? That was embarrassing. But I tried my best and I was just like, I got trampled like hard. I remember going up to his face, like uncomfortably close to his face. I was hella drunk and I was like, I want a rematch. And he said, no, next year. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna practice. Let's check this out. Ludwig dices a Norwegian girl. Yes, that's the one.
And at this party, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, the worst in the series, is on the TV. And I walk up and he's playing against, I don't want to say some Norwegian girl. What was her
I'm some Norwegian girl.
name?
I like dropping some Norwegian girl because it sounds cool.
What? No,
like,
it sounds demeaning.
Her name is like painfully Norwegian.
Aiden is saying it's painfully Norwegian. But to everybody I introduced myself to, I said Maji. Is that painfully Norwegian? Does that sound Norwegian to you? If people asked me, like, oh, what's your social? I wrote it down for them because I knew if I said, like, oh, it's Maji, people would have no idea how to spell it. They know I'm Norwegian, though, which is a plus. They remember.
It's like Maji.
And Ludwig is playing Kirby, and she's playing Captain Falcon.
Random characters, random stages.
And Ludwig is camping the edge, absorbing her, and then running off the stage and killing her. And it's not even stocks.
Dude,
it's a time battle. So Ludwig is doing this until the timer is over.
It's like, how do I punch?
And every time, by the way,
You're like, fuck you, noob.
every time she's just like, she's like, what do I do? And Ludwig's laughing at her. He's like, you suck. Oh my God, you're so
Well, so
bad.
what I did, literally so worth. And then she was like, rematch, and I said no.
Yeah, you gave her no
You didn't
rematch.
give her the one?
No,
Well,
I
to be
left.
fair-
I literally looked at her. I said next year.
That's literally how Ludwig and I met, because I wanted a money match and he diced me and then he like left. And I'm like, damn, that dickhead wearing Tim's just fucking made my day worse.
So she's gonna go bald and be my manager soon.
Should I shave my head and try again? I tried my best, though. I tried my best. I obviously didn't impress. I didn't think he would remember that encounter, and I honestly hope he didn't, but he did. I remember getting into my room and just like like down on the bed, just like out. I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't take off my makeup. I was just dead. Day 2, get ready for the stream rewards, right? And Virgil was feeling pretty hangover. So he asked me to get him some paracetamol, right? And I asked the desk ladies, do you have any paracetamol? She was like, what? I was like, paracetamol. She was like, I could not for the life of me remember painkillers. So I was like, you know, like, to feel better? And she was like, I was like, you know, like, when you're sick and you want to feel better. You mean like a painkiller? And I was like, yeah, I want drugs. No, I'm joking. She was like, yeah, that's the one. I didn't remember that. And she was like, oh yeah, we have like that downstairs. I bought some Gatorade as well because I've heard like that helps with a hangover. I think. I don't know, but I think it is. So I bought like that and painkillers, and I went back to Virtual and was like, here you go. I'm gonna hope you feel better. I'm gonna do my makeup, right? I started doing my makeup. I was actually pretty happy with it. And of course, I'm almost late. No matter, I can have the entire day. I'm still slightly late. And we were going to take Hotels Drive because you could get a free drive. The guy that was going to drive us there wasn't there at the moment, and we were already late. So Virgil said, let's just walk. And I was like, I'm in heels. You know, I'm going to die, right? So we just like walked down the street, and I was like in a full gown, and I was like, this is kind of strange, but I guess they're more used to it here in LA. We got there like 10 minutes late. They took some photos. I still can't find the photos. I was shown on the stream for like a second or something when we took the photos.
Florida.
Wow.
How long ago did you come here?
A couple days ago. I just took a flight.
And I walk in from the photo taking, and I see this like stunning lady in this blue dress. And I was like, holy shit, she looks better in real life. It's Amaranth. She was like... We talked a little bit. She was really nice. We just walked around, chatted with people. Suddenly, Virtual comes over to our table and says like, oh, you should come over. And then he was standing there with Wubby and his girlfriend, and we were chatting. I remember we were in this conversation, and suddenly Virtual just says, to pay money Wubby. You know, you had this thing where you were the biggest tier 3 streamer on Twitch, right? Like, looked into his face and like, she has more. I was like, I've never met this guy. What are you doing? Ah! So I was like, oh yeah, I just hit 420 tier 3s and 69 tier 2s. And he was like, oh, nice. That's so cool. Virtual said like, oh, but you have reached higher than that too. And I was like, when I had my 1 year anniversary, I think I hit like 1,000 tier 3s. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah. He was like, damn, that's so cool. He seemed impressed. But I guess he wasn't that impressed with me because he didn't even remember my name. Should we watch the clip?
I'm standing there at the award show now, and I'm talking to Virtual and his mistress, Maybe.
Wait, did I... What? Did he call me a... Is that how he remembers me?
Who else spilled on my shoes? Oh, fucking Virtual. Am I saying his name right? And I am gonna out him now. First off, him and his girlfriend, her name is like Mihorny or something.
Just because I was his +1, he was like, oh, that must be his girlfriend. No. And then Mihorny too, Wubby. It gets worse, guys. You were really nice too, Wubby.
Maji?
Oh, close
Whatever.
enough.
She was great. He was great. We were talking, waiting for the award show to start. We all had drinks, and he got bumped, and he spilled his drink all over my Gucci shoes. Send him the bill. Okay, that's... Now that's dirty. He was really nice, though. I liked him. I liked him and his girlfriend a lot. They were really funny.
No.
I'm pretty sure it's not public if they're dating. They're not dating. They're not dating. That was, I think that was his mom that was there.
Yeah, I'm definitely his mom. I birthed that Chad.
Thank you for supporting Maji Mommy as a streamer.
So yeah, that happened. Interesting. I could see like This guy's Toast, Saikuno, Valkyrie. Pokimane was a couple of tables ahead, and I was like, damn. The whole award show happened. Unfortunate that Virtual didn't win. I think it's honestly very cool that he got nominated at all. After that, we went up to the after party. Was like one upstairs. It was outside. I talked quite a lot with S-Fan up there, and he was so sweet. I haven't watched really people from OTK, so I didn't know what to expect, but like S-Fan was really, really sweet. Do you want to guess whose trophy this is? Like this one? Do you see I'm holding like a trophy? Do you want to guess whose trophy that is? Blood's Little Pichu. Little... I said her name like a rapper.
Timmy, you gotta get off my knees. I really need to go pee.
Lil Pichu. Actually, it Stans. We were sitting and chatting with Stans, and he was just like, oh, can you watch my trophy while I go get some food? And I took some pictures with it. Yeah, we were just at the after party, got home. On our way back, Virtual casually just says to me, you know what we're gonna do tomorrow? I was like, no, I don't know. He said, oh, we're gonna go like climbing. I was like, I don't have any workout clothes with me. Are we gonna go climbing? Oh yeah, and then, like the yard is gonna be there. I was like, they are. Oh, how did you get into this predicament? It was like, oh, I was just standing and chatting with Nick about like climbing, and he said, oh, we're gonna go climbing tomorrow. Do you want to join? It was like, yeah, sure. And I was like, oh, so what do we do next day? Get our shit together. I got ready. I put on shorts and like a t-shirt, and we get there and we walk into this like hall, like climbing hall. In the Uber, on our way there, right before we arrive, I looked down at my like nails. I put on like hella long nails. They were like so long. I had like gigantic nails on, right, for this event. And I looked down and I was like, whoa, we're gonna climb. I was like, shit. And I asked them, do you think I'm gonna be okay? The guy in the cashier just like, no, you're gonna lose them. I was like, no, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I didn't want to cut them off. So I climbed like sideways, like this. So like I just had to do sideways because I couldn't dig my nails in. It was very hard, but I didn't lose a nail. We just walk in there and I see like we're with Ludwig, Nick, Stan's wife, Rochelle. Yeah, Rochelle. Rochelle was so sweet. Connor was there. Connor eats pants. Aiden was also there. Yeah. And we just climbed, and it was actually really fun. I had a lot of fun. And then they asked us like, oh, what are you gonna do now? And we were like, oh, we don't have any plans. And they said, oh, we're gonna go and like eat because it was Rochelle's birthday. Sure, we don't have any plans. We can join. Then we all get into the same Uber. Stans and Rochelle took a separate Uber. And I just casually sit there with, it was Atrioc, Ludwig, Connor, me, and Virtual, just casually in an Uber. We were not going to directly to the restaurant. He was just like, oh, I want to go home and shower. So we casually just like drive to Ludwig's house, which was a new experience that I didn't expect I was going to have. And I saw his Croc collection. Honestly, very impressive. A lot of Crocs. I asked him, is there any difference? And he was like, not really. Like, some of them are special, but most of them are like just a color, I guess. It was a very nice house. Did you see the Jackie Chan statue?
Why is this a thing? This is $16,000.
I don't think I did, but I did get to pet his dog.
He's liking me. I'm being accepted.
The dog licked me. It was so adorable. But yeah, we went to the dinner. We had some Korean food. I think it was very nice.
Yeah. Really good food. And border towns are always fun. God, the food.
I talked a lot to the wives of Atrioc and Stans. Both were so sweet ladies. They were so nice and so sweet. Like, I want them as friends. I felt really welcomed by them. But yeah, we went out eating, and after that, me and Virtual took it pretty chill. We just did some shopping and stuff.
So, yeah, bought some stuff. It's a lot of cool shit.
Virtual finally got some new shoes. His shoes were so worn out. They were like so tired. So tired.
My new shoes.
Yes. So, Virtual is throwing these away, and he's switching them out with some new ones. Looking good.
And I asked him, like, how long have you had these shoes? It was like, oh, like 2 years. And I was like, but I think nothing much happened after that, actually.
It's been a long day.
What's the best food you tried? Honestly, Davids, most food I tried in LA was not good. Like, I didn't try that much good food. Like, the best one was probably the Korean food we had on Rochelle's birthday. Any upcoming collabs? Not specifically that I planned on, but maybe if I get to know people more, we can collab. I just wanted to get to know other streamers because it's so nice to talk to people that kind of understand what you do. Since you are so nervous being around all of those big streamers, how did the end up being like? I wouldn't say I was nervous being around all the big streamers. I was just in general nervous about meeting new people because I haven't met new people in a while and I'm not that good at socializing anymore. So honestly, it's new people. It's not that they're big streamers. Honestly, they felt like they were just people, you know? But they were new people that I didn't know, and that's scary. What's the biggest surprise compared to what you were expecting from the trip? I don't actually know. What was I expecting? I wasn't really expecting too much. I will say that we got invited, like we went to parties was kind of surprising. Honestly, the city was really like pretty architecturally. Like Norway is pretty, like Oslo is pretty boring architecturally. Like a lot of gray, a lot of like just the same buildings. The architecture there was so pretty because they have like their separate small like houses for almost anything. It was just really cute and really colorful.
It's so busy and colorful. I really like it.
And yeah, I just really enjoyed that actually. Any specific you learned or got inspired by? I would say I just got inspired by the entire trip, honestly. Inspired me in a way. Look, no. Like this video. Subscribe.